So, hi everyone. So, there's going to be two videos today if you're watching this in real time on the 2nd of October 2023, because I do mediumship messages and I call it Mediumship Monday. And just before I get into all the rest of that, will I do the intro or the other thing first? So, basically, yeah, I was guided very strongly, I've been getting very strongly guided for, I don't know how long, quite a few weeks or something, about offering mediumship, specifically Zooms, right? Like 30-minute Zooms. And I say 30 minutes, but because of the nature of how they're guiding me to do it, like I more than likely will use cards throughout the session, or even if it's just like a couple to clarify the things that came through. But it really just depends on how I'm feeling on the day and what they guide me to do, and what the person needs to. Because again, the cards can really back up and validate what I'm saying as a medium, and it helps somebody be like, wow, this really is real. So it just depends. But I would prefer to not integrate the cards as much as what I usually do, to be honest. But basically, so that is really important. It is to give mediumship messages, aka, I'm just going to spell it out for you, dead people. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you weren't aware and you're new to me, that's a huge part of who I am. And that is what they're guiding me to focus on just now. And so you'll see, if you go and look in the community tab, you'll see what it's all about. But I'm being guided to just now offer that at £55. I don't know what that is in your money, so you can just Google it and it'll tell you. But yeah, basically, whenever I've been guided to do that before, it just hasn't really seemed like the right time. But I don't know, I just feel like it is the right time. And like I say, I'm just going to keep, when I feel like it, putting that one out there and, build it and they will come. Because I would love to spend that time connecting you and your loved ones one to one, because I know I do it when they pop in on the live streams, but I'd really like to be creating space for doing more of that on the Zooms. Because like I said, they come in my usual sessions anyway, but like I said, I wrote all this in the post, if it seems like these 30-minute sessions are going above and beyond what they're intended to be, a message from your loved ones in spirit. And I did put, if nobody from the spirit world turns up, I can give you a message from your guides, right? So it would just be like what I do on the live streams, but we're doing it one to one. And again, if for any reason you don't want to hear from a loved one in spirit and you literally just want that, I'm open to that too. But let me know, basically. Let me know when you email. And like I said, if you want to help out with the walloping of the fees, you can, choose that option and that helps things. But again, it's not the end of the world if you forget. That's fine. It's just other people say to me a lot of the time, you should say, you know what I mean? Because it does make a difference. But yeah, so anyway, blah, 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 blah. So you might be listening to this way in the future and that might not even be an option. So if you are watching in real time and that sounds like something you want to be getting involved in, I can't imagine why it wouldn't be something people would want to get involved in. Because even if you're not interested in hearing from your loved ones in spirit, like I said just now, I'm just interested to see how much interest there is in it, basically. And I'm open to doing 30-minute Zoom sessions at that price. So like I said, that's how it is just now. We'll see how it goes, because like I always hold space for it, but I'm telling you, whenever I've done this before, there isn't a lot of rush to do it. So but like I said, I would love to have just a few of them back to back, and it helps me with the time. We're sticking to the time as well. And like I said, if I feel like I'm really getting into it and there's lots of people turning up for the spirit world, like, yeah, make sure that you've marked off time, because it could definitely be at least an hour. But my intention is that I would like these to be roughly 30 minutes, and I'm okay with it being 45, 60 minutes. But anyway, I'm getting the hiccups now, so blah, blah, blah. Go and check the thing. So, just now, though, this is a Halloween message, and it was a powerful one yesterday, and I'm gonna. And by the way, I just found some messages from you guys, and it's like it filters some of the, it catches some of the messages, and so I just found them. So thank you for that. I read them, and they were really beautiful messages. And also Nathan, I don't know who's shadow banning you. I've not done anything yes, but yeah. So I don't know why that's happened, but yeah, your comment is there. So again, like I said, I think it is just the interference trying to stop the genuine true twin flames connecting like it does you and your actual twin flame connecting. And that brings me very nicely on to, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Claire, not Crystal. I do loads of different healing modalities to help you on your twin flame journey, to help you balance your own inner union, your divine feminine, your divine masculine energy within you, and within a connection, whatever's going on, even if it's just energetically. Right, so, and like I said, if you're new as well, I'll be releasing another video later on today, a mediumship Monday message, so look out for that. So, and like I said, if nothing appears, it's because sometimes I channel things and it doesn't feel like it's the right time to publish it. Like I've got one that I done last Monday that I haven't published yet because they're saying to hold it back for now. So very annoying, but they also guided me to the, and so on that note, you know, that's just a mediumship thing, 30-minute that they've guided me to do just now. And it's just so that the mediumship doesn't get pushed to the wayside, you know what I mean? Because it is a huge part of my calling and I really do enjoy it. And obviously the loved ones in spirit are fucking tapping at the virtual door, like, or the, you know, the spirit door, like, fucking let us talk to our loved ones in spirit. So I just, whether it's twin flame related or not, like I always say, it's always twin flame related, because it's if you're needing something for your growth and you're a twin flame, it's for your, you know what I mean? And that's why it was the wee stories that got the guided me to share there in that post, and also that photo, like that was a true story. Like that night I was, you know what I mean, it was like I was low, but I was trying to push myself to do the things that my friends were doing and just to get on with my life. But I know how I was feeling inside, and it was the weirdest time of my life. The weirdest time of my life. Yeah, awakening on the, you know, and I'd, you know, try to figure it all out on the twin flame path. And like I said, that is a true story, that, you know, a medium had said not long before, you're going to see him on the 5th or the 6th. And I seen him on the 5th going into the 6th. I don't know, it was like 1 or 2 in the morning or something in a club. And I knew, I felt it that night. So yeah, do you know what I mean? For me, it's like, it's funny because like when I first looked, I was like, oh, I look good there. But then it was like, I can also see the soul of someone, and it was like, I know I was sad. So, so it's going to mean something to somebody else as well. So, but it's really just because I've met, sorry, I'm drinking my coffee and it has got roses on the mug, which I always connect the roses with Mary Magdalene, but also, and I'm very connected to Mary Magdalene energies, but also, and I know lots of you are as well, as we are on the twin flame path, but also this, I connect the flowers with my mediumship. So at one point, mediumship friends of mine and that have been like, you should call yourself the flower medium, because flowers come into mediumship a lot. I might use the flower card. Where are they actually? Anyway, oh, there they are. See, that's interesting. Must be saying that for a reason. But guys, we weren't going to do the medium. I'm talking to my guys. We weren't going to do the mediumship right now. But these have just flew out, as you heard. So take time for yourself, Tulip. Well, that's what I do every Monday, apart from when I do these videos, because Monday's my day off. Enjoy relaxation activities that nurture your soul. So maybe you need to do that. That's definitely come up for divine masculine energies, regardless of gender, on the wee shorts. Financial healing, yellow lily. Oh, now that's interesting that I've mentioned the rose and now there's a lily, because the rose and the lily are very special energies connected to the Mary Magdalene, and I see me channel about them a lot. Your money struggles are a thing of the past. Be open to all avenues to receiving. You're provided for in every way. And we've got balanced friendships. Your friendships work best when there's an equal share of giving and receiving. That feels like it ties in the Six of Pentacles energy that came up on, I think it was the Halloween one that I done yesterday. I get confused. And we've got, oh yeah, world energy. So Agapanthus. The earth is going through a transition of energy, and your sensitive body's feeling that you're not alone, accept the help of others. Yeah. So again, these cards are quite a rarity. Like, it's not that you'll never see them, but you won't see them as often as you'll see other ones, because they are very old. And like I said, because I've been into collecting cards and that since I was like a kid, it's I've got some of the really rare ones, and I've got another rare deck there as well. But anyway, this is about the energy that's going on the planet right now, and yeah, our sensitive bodies are feeling it. And there's really heightened telepathy today as well. That came up on the shorts. I mean, there always is when you're a twin flame, but I don't know how it is for other people. It's always strong for me, but it could be about it's your twin that's feeling it in a stronger way that they've never felt it before, or it's stronger than ever, fuck knows. But right, anyway, so I've got my tea in the oven heating up, so I just want to make this as quick as I can. But like I said, it's a bit annoying that they guided me the ISIS cards, because they're big long messages, so I might skip some of it, right? What do we need to know then? What is a message that somebody needs to know out there? And like I said, I'll be back and I'll do a mediumship Monday message as well. But what do we need to know for whoever finds this, whether it's on the 2nd October 2023 or whether it's some other time? It'll just be something that someone needs to hear out there, and I've done my job. And oh, something about midnight comes up all the time. So the most magical hour of all. So yeah, the obvious one could be there's going to be something significant happen at midnight. It could be a message comes in. It could be like a telepathic message. It could be a literal message. It could be a sign or a synchronicity through a film, music. It could be like, somebody could literally be coming to your house at midnight. It could be anything there, because the veil is lifting the future. So again, this is a deep message. I really do feel, when I say I really do feel, that's the spirit world, like really emphasising how true this message is. It's like, just be open to magic at this time. And I'm getting drawn to loads of synchronicities as I'm saying this, actually. Right, so let's just read what this is about. So, midnight. And again, be patient while I find the card. Right, let's go to the thingy. Midnight, 45 and 66. 45 and 66 might be significant. So right, I've reached that one first. The future. There's a misty curtain that divides us all. The veil that this night finds transparent the weave becomes, and the future no longer dims. The ancient Celts used to call this time the longest night of the year. Samhain, pronounced Samhain. I don't know. They believed that there was a misty veil that separated the world of the dead and the living. Now, see the synchronicity of me saying about my mediumship? That is so fucking weird. Again, the veil is always, I said vein though, didn't I? The veil is always thin for me. So, I don't know what other people's experiences are, but I really do feel that other people are experiencing this right now. So if you haven't experienced it as being very thin before, you are now, or your twin is. The fineness of the veil meant that the ancestors were closer than ever, and even the gods would be close. This would mean the communications from the dead were more likely to occur. Oh my god. And that the divination, where the divine speaks through something, would be more effective. I can't even deal. I mean, that's total. If that's no confirmation that they're guiding me to direct people to the mediumship session, I don't know what it is. So while using this oracle as veil lifts, know that the other worlds are close. Listen in particular to what messages may come forth around your future. Look to what you want to happen. Plan, set intentions, think big. Right, okay, so 45. We have midnight, the most magical hour of all. The dark envelopes me, the witching hour awaits. True magic and enchantment and spells that change fates. The middle of the night, midnight is the hour in which it's believed that ghosts, witches, ghouls and magic are likely to be active. Transition times such as noon, the time between the tides, or even the dark moon are traditionally powerful times of magical transformation. In some Christian traditions, the witching hour is seen as 3 a.m. because it is opposite time that Jesus is said to have died at 3 p.m. But there's some consequences that midnight is a time of greatest magic, particularly around Halloween, as soon as the clock strikes midnight on Halloween, it is said that the spirits flow forward through the veil, and if benevolent, bring positive messages. I'm not being funny, but how fucking creepy. It is cool too, and I just looked at 1331, which I always feel is very twin flamey because it's mirrored numbers. But so someone might need to look that up if you feel guided to it. So, but sometimes I put in the comments, sometimes I don't. So if you want to look it up, you can look it up. Basically, though, how weird is that both these messages are kind of talking about mediumship? I'm finding that creepy, like, because that wasn't what this one was meant to be about. It's not creepy though, because it is just like you said, it's spirit talking through me. But if not so benevolent, they're mischievous and play tricks at best, or worse, cause havoc. Allow yourself to relax in the benevolent darkness of midnight. You may feel this is your darkest hour, but know that the light will return again. So again, somebody may be feeling in quite a dark place. And again, I feel that's why that world card just came up, the flower one. The collective energy has been very dark over the weekend. It's been very, very heavy with that full moon in Aries. And again, it's because I always feel that the full moon in Aries is a collective dark night of soul. And the way that I break that down is because Aries, the first house, is about your ego. So it makes sense to me that many people would go through a death of their ego. And remember, the ego wants to control. So wherever it is, something isn't happening fast enough. And it's quite interesting because some of you might not get this, but I'll try and explain it. I feel that's why I just told that story about, like, I met, like, I didn't meet him then, I bumped into my twin flame on the 5th going into a 6th, because it could have even, for all I know, it could have even been, like, around midnight. Do you know what I mean? I think it was later than that though. I feel like it was maybe I feel like it was 1 or something, but whatever. I don't know the exact time, but you know what I mean? It was like, I know because we'd both been at another event, avoided each other there, and then we'd went to like a complete other different club and then seen each other again. So again, there's that kind of weirdness going on, but it was like, there was no way of us both knowing we were both going to go to the same club because there was loads of different clubs you could go to, and it wasn't a club I normally went to. Do you know what I mean? So that was a bit weird. But again, twin flamey thing. So, the dawn always follows the darkest night. Know too that it is important to recognise that we all have darkness within us, just as we have light, and this isn't something to hide from. Again, that's what twin flame journey is about: balancing your dark and your light, both of you, and then you can meet somewhere in the middle and accept yourself and your union. Okay, so what forgot? What is the combined energy? Because I pulled the lovers in reverse from this deck earlier on the shorts, and what I get from that is, again, it's like, it's not quite the time for some of these unions to come together, and obviously that's the case for a lot of people, but it feels like you've got, it's because it heightens the telepathy, it heightens trust. You have to really trust, and that can bring up a lot of fear, and it feels like there's a lot of fears being brought up, and the divine feminine in particular, actually. So again, could be fear of the change that's ahead, or whatever it is, I don't know, or whatever it is, information that's coming towards you, or how your twin might approach you or not approach you, that it's never going to happen. I don't know, it'd be a whole mixture of different fears. But we've got the Queen of Bats now. Interesting. So the Queen of Swords in reverse to me is always like a kind of karmic energy card. So I really do feel there could be, again, quite a not so nice, we'll say. I could use other words, but I've just looked at 1644, which in my mind is 444. I know, crazy, but that's 24 at a time. But 444 is angels all around you. If you look at what I wrote in the community tab, that's like a synchronicity, because I could see in that card, it was like the angels were all around me, like, because that's what all the orbs were. But yeah, this isn't for everyone, but for someone, it's like, again, a not so nice sort of karmic energy around somebody, and yeah, oh god, that just leapt out. So again, that is the Ace of Swords. So this is specific, but I feel there's some kind of lies or an illusion being created by a not so nice energy. Or I'm saying energy because it doesn't necessarily need to be female, although when it is the Queen, I would associate it with being a female energy. So again, not so nice female energy around divine feminine or divine masculine, probably divine masculine because that's who I channel for. But whatever, I feel maybe whatever has been a deception or illusion is coming to light, and so somebody's coming out of feeling like they're out in the cold. So someone's felt on the outside, out in the cold from a twin flame union, and it feels it's got something to do with something that's not true. Like, I feel it's like lies that have been told or something around a union. Oh, wait a minute, what is this? No, that's the Seven of Cups. Oh yeah, it is, I can tell from the picture. I was like, that's the Seven of Swords, and then that would be like kind of lies or sneaky kind of behaviour. So again, that might still be relevant, but again, it's like, yeah, someone doesn't want to feel out in the cold. Again, it's the same sort of issue coming out, but it's like someone doesn't want to feel out in the cold anymore, and they don't want these options. So again, this doesn't necessarily need to be that this is somebody's girlfriend or wife or husband or boyfriend or whatever you want to call it, right? This could be like somebody's ex as well. But whatever it is, it could be anyone in someone's life. But it's like, if they are a romantic interest, or they have been, it's like this divine masculine's higher self is saying to me, whoever this is for, whoever resonates with, they're not an option anymore. Like, so they're not being chosen. Oh my god. But that's causing conflict. It's causing wars, I just heard. It's like, it's this, whoever this energy is, whoever this is to this divine masculine's angry about this, but they look at this. But it's like, look, that's interesting, right? Because I do think this is like, I'm picking up on, this is like a romantic current karmic, or like of the past, like, because at some point these two have been a something, right? And I'm not seeing it as twin flames. It's like these have been a something, because we've got the Queen of Bats in reverse, but so this is the Queen and King of Swords, but it's like the Queen of Swords is in reverse, and again, being manipulative, distorted, using something, just again, not really very nice energy. And then you've got, I'm getting it, it's made this divine masculine quite cold, quite cut off and protective because of being around someone like that. And juggling. So whatever this is about, I didn't want to go that deep into it, but look, it is making sort of shit. It's like, look, they're juggling. So this divine masculine, and again, I'm going to go with it. Does feel like a man today, right? Is juggling, keeping whoever this is happy and whatever it is they want to do for whatever reason, and it could be like some kind of, again, this is the Empress, so that can be divine feminine energy, but in this case, it's like a female energy that is not in the light. Is basically the best way to put it. It's somebody that is like, it could even be someone that is a mother figure or someone that has children, whoever that is, but it's kind of like somebody that, even if they haven't got children, it's somebody that has not got the most mothering, nurturing, loving qualities. And so therefore it has made this guy cold, being around somebody that is basically not in a very nice energy. Oh my God, and there's tower moments, huge changes coming about. But whoever this guy is, it's like he's getting his shit together, is how I like to say, because he's not liking that this isn't happening. That's from the shorts, like that this lover's connection is being kept apart. And it's like, now I see it as like, that's like a divine feminine, that's divine masculine, and it's like they're sneaking in the window to see them. God, this is getting juicy now, isn't it? Yeah, and something's coming. I honestly do feel it's like something. That's fast travel and communication, and it's like something's coming in fast and furious, or fast and I don't know. This is all very Richard Gere, isn't it? Sneaking in the window, but it's kind of like, or the fucking Milk Tray Man. But it's like something's needing strength, and again, somebody's putting the fights and the confusion and the spell work behind them, and they're coming in to make some kind of offer or apology for a union. Because they've reached the ultimate amount of pain, betrayals, and backstabbing that they can take. They're putting the devil behind them. They're in absolute warrior mode. Coming out of the confusion. I would normally say that is confusion, but they're telling me to coming out of confusion, or they will soon, for the justice. Because someone's been tearing their hair out. Again, that kind of feels like where I feel a lot of people have been over the weekend. Right, yeah. And then for the ultimate 10 of Cups happy ever after, as my alarm's about to go off. Or it was meant to go off. Right, okay, so again, I didn't mean to pull all those cards, but Spirit wanted me to. So a divine feminine that's going to resonate with this, you need to hear. Oh look, be optimistic and confident about your union, because Archangel Michael and the angels are there protecting you. Again, I'm bringing through a lot of angel energy. Again, I work with angels every day, but I don't always mention it because I just don't get guided to. But there's a lot of angelic energy here with me channeling that in the written bit. So have confidence and optimism about your union. And I feel you're going to hear some kind of song that might have some significance. What's that song again? Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. I don't know, that might be significant, so I just heard it. So maybe someone's name is it. Divine masculine. Yeah, calling your power animals. You might feel connected to either St. Francis of Assisi or the wolf spirit there. The doves retreat. Again, you might be feeling guided to the guardian angel. Again, you might be feeling guided to, I mean, I think these are something about the guardian angel cards, but guided to retreat and hermit to heal. That's what I feel the Nine of Swords was about. And yeah, you're being guided to believe, like St. Hildegard. I've been getting believe in this union, but it's that kind of energy of believing in it, but also doing something about it when you're guided as well, and doing something about these strong emotions that you've got. Saint Dymphana. And steady progress. Saint Therese of Liz's Little Flower. Oh yeah, I can't say it, but that might. I feel that's going to have real meaning. I remember pulling that in a personal mediumship session. It had real meaning to someone. So yeah, divine masculines are making steady progress. So if you're a divine masculine, give yourself credit for that. And one of the big long messages. I might need to turn the oven off so it doesn't burn. I think it was going to be about 25 minutes. Right. Oh my God. Wow. Well, these are powerful. Divine Sun Child, blessings of the Sun Falcon and High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. Okay, so that there's a lot. I said that weird, but there's a lot of cards coming out about secrets right now. I'm noticing in the shorts and the video. There's just secrets. Keep. I seem to be channeling, pulling the moon a lot, and so there's secrets coming to light. I'm just going to read the divine. Wait a minute, where is it? What's it called? Divine Sun Child. 50. 50 might be significant too. It's on page 50. It doesn't always need to be, but it might be somewhere. So, blessings of the Sun Falcon, the Divine Sun Child, Horus, son of Isis and Osiris, flow to you now, beloved Initiate. It's time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil. There's that word again, veil. How weird. Just like the midsummer sun burning without a constant in the Egyptian desert, blessings of the Sun Falcon herald the time when your divine legacy has been born. It is your time to burn bright. Horus is the divine son child of Isis, and Osiris was born out of impossible circumstances through the great devotion of his mother Isis and her loving determination to heal her husband and bring him back to life to become king of Egypt. So again, this is pretty deep, isn't it? But you and your twin flame may have had strong past lives in Egypt, and you associate with, and you just you feel very strong past lives in Egypt. Like, again, I know that I've been told by loads of different people that I was an Egyptian queen in Egypt. Again, I'm not saying I was Isis. I bet there's loads of people like, I was Isis, do you know what I mean? But it's like I feel a lot of divine femmes just connect with the Isis energy as an archetype. But it's like, yeah, true story. I've been told that by several people. Which I feel is why I connect with it so much. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. That is the whole story why, anyway, I can't speak for anyone else, but that's why I feel very strongly connected to Isis, because it's soul retrieval in everything I do. And that is, as far as I know, very unique to my soul. Like, I don't need to do all the bells and whistles of what other people do in a soul retrieval. I just pull back people's energy with anything that I do. Which is why I was about to say, that's a bit harsh, I was about to say you'd be stupid not to do that deal if you need help right now, but it's true. Although I'm calling it a mediumship session, you're going to get a lot more empowerment than just the mediumship. The mediumship is amazing too. But yeah, Isis pulls back the soul parts of her, twin flame, Osiris, by basically doing lots and lots of different soul retrieval. And that's why it's, the symbolic of what the divine feminine does for the divine masculine. Like, you're doing it for yourself. You're pulling back your soul pieces of yourself, but it's because you are one. So it's really deep. Anyway, and I can help you with this if you've got no idea about all this. So, as a metaphor for our inner world, our divine feminine must stay true to her values of love, healing and triumph, and creativity over destruction, born in fear and hate. And I did say there's a lot of fear energy I feel with divine feminine. You must never give up her belief in her ideals. Her divine feminine is her body, whether man or woman, her inner values and her ideals that make her heart beat stronger and feel right within her belly. I'm just going to read this all because it feels like it's quite good for people to know what I mean when I say your inner divine feminine, divine masculine. Although lots of people know, some people are new to Awake and might not, so I'll read it all. With such love for her inner divine masculine, she never gives up on her belief in him, either in her desire for their togetherness, belief in him either, and in her desire for their togetherness. Ain't that the truth? It leads to his healing, even if he has been lost, fragmented, and thought dead. And again, when we say dead, it is like, oh my god, that is fucking magical, isn't it? That's what I meant. That's when I channeled that in that photo. Yeah, to aesthetically, again, it's the different strokes for different folks, but I can see now being like 10 plus, I think it was 12, fuck knows, it was at least 10 or 11 years, it's more than that, but I can see I look good, right? But other people, it's each their own. But what I'm saying is, I know that inside I felt dead, like I felt sad. Do you know what I mean? The divine masculine is our spirit, whether woman or man, that our body desires to unite with, to help it come to life and light in a new blissful way. So what I'm getting from that is, like, there could be a lot of divine masculines out there that look good, look the part, and but they're dying inside. So again, this is what I'm getting from this. The love in our hearts calls our spirit home into our bodies. We become able to stand firm, take action, and make choices that allow our inner ideals to become part of our world. We live according to our values, not just hold them inside ourselves. Finally, as our divine feminine and masculine unite within our bodies, a new golden consciousness is born. Wow, this is powerful, because I nearly read the Soul Family card, and because they're sitting here, the Soul Family card, wait a minute, what's it called? Guardian of the Soul Family and Coming Together, right? But I'm going to read that on, oh God, maybe I was going to read it. I'm going to read that in the Mediumship Monday one, right? So tune in to the part 2. This is like when people tease you. This is like, I'm laughing. I didn't get what Brianna meant when she said teasing us with the coffee, but it was when I said I could do an extended and be like, I don't know where to end it, right? I don't know where to be like, and now if you want part 2, you can go and get the get the extended. But basically, just go and find the other video in the fucking playlist right now, do you know what I mean? And I'll read that card. But there's strong energies here about coming together, reuniting, balancing the energy. So again, some twins are ready for that, some aren't. So finally, as a divine feminine masculine, I just read that, but represent the perfect balance of masculine and feminine in harmony with each other, which you need to reach within yourself first. The divine sun child is a new self filled with love, light, and power in the world. It is authentic self, living the inner truths of the outer world, an agent of healing on this planet, inspiration for others to be bold, brave, and vivid enough to walk their own path to eventually receive these blessings. Can I just say that actually ties in with, you know, there's a comment that one of you left in the, I think it was the video before me publishing the one before this. So, but yeah, if you want to go read that, I feel that was beautiful. That was Tina left that comment, and I really appreciate, you know, Tina and anyone else that, you know, can recognise that yeah, it's not, some of the things I channel aren't common to what you'll hear on the Symphony Journey, and that's why I'm so passionate about it. And it's kind of like, I feel that reading that card really echoes, I feel, what we're sort of saying. It's like, it is a team effort. So if you kind of listen to some of the people that, you know, tarot readers, that again, they might not even be a real twin flame. Some of them might be, and they might be getting misguided, but whatever. It's like, if they're I just felt a real sharp pain in my heart when I said that. That really means something, by the way. I felt a really sharp pain in my heart. Basically, if you kind of turn your back on your divine masculine, and it is truly your divine masculine, you're turning your back on yourself. And if you don't help them to heal energetically, they're not going to heal in the physical. Like, they're not going to be guided to go and do the healing. And that already takes a long fucking time. So, you know, you do you, boo. But I'm, you know, telling you what I get told. So I really do appreciate when people, yeah, I appreciate the messages I deliver. So, and go and see what I mean by that. Because it was when I'd said about, if you've got a strong feeling to kind of break the rules of what you're told to do, then do it. You know, it's not a message that I would say for everyone to do it all times, but you'll just know if you've got a strong urge and a feeling to do it, then do it. And like I always say with this one, if you've already been a divine feminine that has reached out your divine masculine and you've done that, then it's probably not, I wouldn't say it's not wise to do it again, but it's probably not your turn to do it again. You know what I mean? It would be better if you keep sending them love, praying, and, you know, do soul retrieval on yourself, and it brings the healing back for them, blah, 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 blah. So, with a burning, and being patient, you know, being patient, that when this person is, and again, I kind of get why I told that story, because it's like, whether, I don't know what fucking year it was, right? It was a long fucking time ago. I'm just trying to think when it was. Would it have been? Oh, I kind of do. I think it was literally, I think it was 2000. It was either 2011 or it was 2012 at some point. I think it was that, right? But basically, what I'm saying is, at that particular point on my twin flame journey, I had very deep feelings. I was like, fuck, these are overwhelming. They're just so fucking intense. You know what I mean? And I knew that he had feelings for me, but he was no. I just said that exactly 33 minutes, which is divine masculine energy, forgiveness. But I just had that knowing that he was nowhere near ready for a conversation about the feelings. He was actually, he was otherwise engaged, involved, if you know what I'm saying. Like, his attention had turned elsewhere. So again, that's why it was one of the rare times when me had bumped into each other that we didn't go home with each other, to be honest, you know, because there wasn't a lot of times when me and him seen each other and we didn't go home with each other. Again, later on in the journey, obviously that was the case, and well, I just basically, yeah, we just really ran away from each other and we seen, but you know what I'm saying? It was, I had to accept that at that point, he was nowhere near ready. It was, but that's why I was dying inside, because I wanted to be, I just wanted us to be in each other's lives in some kind of way, but it just wasn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't, we weren't allowed to be at that point, because I needed to go on my healing journey of my mediumship and my shamanism, and, you know, doing all healing myself basically to come into balance with myself, right? So, and to be doing this, to be standing here doing this for you, which is why I said, I wasn't joking when I said that like, how dull would it have been? Where are they? How dull would it have been if I'd invested in all these decks, which, like I've said before, I really appreciate it when people send donations, because I invested a shit load of money in all these different decks for us, for the channel. And so, yeah, when people make those donations, I make sure that I actually, well, it depends which way you look at it, do you know what I mean? If it's going to me, well, I spent all that money on the channel all that time ago, but no, I like to buy a deck first. But what I'm trying to say is, it's like, it would have been boring as fuck. If I had come into union at the same time you getting these cards, it wouldn't have had the right intensity. So, and the stories wouldn't have the same effect. So, I do get, weirdly, I do get it. I do get the time of my own union. So, I don't even know. I wish I could just turn back time and start over with you. So again, there's whoever's going to resonate with this, there is some kind of feeling of a divine masculine collectives looking back at the past, which look at, you know, that's what you think we're still Mercury retrograde. We've just come out of the shadow, but it's like, you know, there's me. I got dragged back to a past and a painful past that I'd rather not get pulled back to when I saw that photo. But I feel they're trying to tell me that that's what's happening to the divine masculine. And yeah, I feel so lost without you in my life, and I see you in my dreams. This is a telepathy. This is a strong astral travel. You could be getting flashbacks of the past. I'm healing, but it's a work in progress. I need to figure out what this all means and what I want, and I know I need to apologise. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. You're the right person at the wrong time. And I'm still hoping for this to work out. I miss you more than you realise. And you're all I've ever wanted. I ran away because I got overwhelmed. My biggest regret is like, you go, right, that's enough of that, fuck. Right, so, sorry, I just feel the intensity when I'm channeling it, and I just can't be arsed sometimes. And I'm just picking up a random card, and of course the random card is I love you. So again, it's all big stuff that's going on right now. So, where did I get to with this? The divine sun child is a new self filled with love, light, and power in the world. So again, this actually could be, you know, pertaining about the spirit babies that are on the way for some twin flames, or that want to come, or already here, whatever the wait a minute, I need to turn the oven off. That's hilarious. Fun in the oven, I need to turn the oven off. So again, ignore this message if you're past baby making, or you want to be past it, whatever, you know what I mean. It's just, I'm just the messenger. But and again, this could, I actually feel this is about some children that are already here, like they're, you know, they're special children because they've come from a twin flame, even if it's not through, you know, you and the twin flame together kind of thing. Right, wait a minute. The Oracle of the Sun Falcon is also indicating a new life and changing opportunities on its way to you. So it doesn't need to be new life as in babies, but I do feel it is for some people. But it's like the birth of something new. It could be the birth of your union. When your heart sings, say yes, do not give up until you have your success. The sun will shine on you, you will succeed. I just feel it's like strong messages that keep coming through for the divine masculines that are ready to come out of the darkness. Horus Falcon of the Golden Sun, my creative energies have begun to shine bright and strong, help my creative projects along to fulfillment and completion, pure with your will and light so sure. Horus Falcon of the Golden Sun, my successes and winnings now come. Right guys, I'm going to go and get my tea and hope it's no fucking cremated and burnt because I left that a wee bit too long. But I hope this meant something to you, and I'll see you in the next one.